Hello, everyone. I am doing something different this morning. I am not doing a countdown, so it may take a little while for everyone to find me now that I am live. Oh, that didn't take that long. I can see someone watching already. So I decided not to do a countdown this morning and just jump straight into it and see how we go with that way. So welcome, welcome. My name is Alisa Tilsner and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. And every Thursday morning we go live for a little bit of card making. It's a winging it session. I usually have an idea in my head. It doesn't always go to plan, but we somehow usually get there in the end. But it's always a winging it. I should change it to Wednesday and call it Winging It Wednesday or something like that, shouldn't I? Winging It Wednesday card making. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So jump in, say hello to me, and we will get started with our card making. So I usually think, what am I going to make? What am I going to make? And as we all do, and flicking through Pinterest, of course, as we do, there was one that caught my eye. It's not a Stampin' Up card, but I can probably Stampin' Upify it. Is that a word? Hello, Helen. Hi, Lou. So I'm going to Stampin' Upify a card that I spotted. I was just scrolling and I didn't even save it or anything. It just sort of stuck in my head. So, of course, it's not Stampin' Up stamps or anything like that. So I'm hoping I can pull it off using what we are going to use. And I am going to use the Heron Habitat because look at this, really bad. Hasn't even been inked yet. And I have not even taken the plastic wrapper off the dies. So we are going to leave no retiring stamp set uninked. Ink them all, ink them all. That's what we're going to do. Good morning, Patty and Robin. Okay, so let's swing around. Like I said, we're not doing, I didn't do an intro. I didn't do a countdown. I know. Well, hopefully I can inspire you, right, Lou? Hopefully we'll get that cracked open because it is actually a really cool stamp set. And I think it's going to be perfect for the guys and the girls. And you can team it up with the ocean front, which is sticking around. Now, in Australia, if you do want these, they are, like I said, they are on the retiring list. So you can purchase them as a bundle. But I do believe that purchasing them individually may possibly be cheaper. So if you're looking at anything on the retiring list, just compare whether the individual pieces are cheaper than the actual bundle. So anyway, that's just a little tip for you. Hi, Anne. Good to see everyone. I'm glad everyone has jumped on board and found me. So I am just using white cardstock today. That's it. Now, I also want to mention that I do not give measurements as we go along, but if you check out and I can never get my hands right, so I'm not going to do it. So you can see the link that is on the screen at the moment, alisatilsner.com. If you head there, you can sign up for my newsletter, and the card that we are making today, I will do it up into a PDF tutorial, and that will be sent out in tomorrow's newsletter. So what am I doing first? I don't know, Alisa. Get your head in the game. Okay, I thought I would play with some new colors today. So I am going to use Balmy Blue, and I thought maybe Asia Afternoon would go nicely with Balmy Blue. And then I thought instead of using black, which is what the card that I saw on Pinterest used, I thought I might try the new Pebbled Path. So I haven't inked up either of these two yet. Oh, and excuse me, I'm sitting here and it was like 30 seconds to go, and I thought, oh, that's right, I was going to put some more clear nail polish on. So excuse my fingernails. Maybe I'll just point like this. I thought I might try the Pebbled Path instead of black. I thought that might be a nice, good alternative. It's sort of like a grey brown color by the look of it, but we'll find out when we ink it up for the first time, right? And because, of course, my stamp set is completely different to the one that I saw on Pinterest, I am going to work backwards, I think, and I'm going to start with my heron here. And I'll stamp him first, and then I will work out, because we're going to do some sponging and ink blending, but I need to work out where he's going to sit against all the other stuff that's going on in the card. It's a CAS card, a clean and simple card, which is going to be hard for me. When do you see me doing clean and simple cards? Not very often. Is that going to be big enough, do you think? Can I get away with that, or do I need to get a bigger block? Or will he fit on that block? Nope, he won't fit on that one. I should get another one. Oh, don't tell me things like that, Wendy, that it's 86 and sunny there. Actually, it's not been cold here, I have to admit. It's not been freezing, so that's good. But I've got hair molting everywhere. So anyway, very nice. Is that not what it's supposed to be? 86? Is that warm for your... Oh, it's fluff on my stamp pad. Okay, so this is pebbled path. So, and this is a new... Oh, you guys will be able to tell me, because you guys seem to be more schooled up than what I actually am. Pebbled path, in color or core color? I think it's a new core color. I could be wrong though. I should look these things up, right? That's terrible. Oh, I've got my catalogue there. I could probably look it up. Asia Afternoon is definitely a new core color, but have a look at this. So this is really, and I'm hoping that the screen color isn't too bad. So it's not black, it's not brown, and it's not gray. And I'm sure that once the ink settles into the cardstock, it will actually change color a little bit too, and perhaps soften as it dries. So that's actually not a bad color. I don't mind that. I'm quite looking at that. Okay, Robin says they're down to 5 degrees in the mornings. Ew. And the wood fire has been on for the last 3 days. Oh, gosh. I haven't even got my hot water bottle out yet. I'm a hot water bottle girl. So, and although I am wearing long sleeves, I have been wearing jumpers, but I haven't been wearing anything underneath them. So not to the cold point yet. But I was looking at some of my memories, and a couple of years back I had chilblains on my fingers at this time of the year already, and I cross fingers, I don't have any of them. Oh, there we go. So now we're starting to, it looks different already. You guys probably can't tell, but I can tell that that looks a little bit different. Okay, let's get that die cut, and then I can start working out where I'm going to place all my ink blending on my card. And Wendy said she's on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. It will be 40 degrees the weekend, which is the normal. Okay, so you're having an unseasonably I can't talk. Warm day today then. Okay, let's have a looky. Now we have got dies to cut out our images, birds, reeds. I'm sure there's a proper name for those reeds. I'm going to get rid of that glare for you. The herons, the seagully thing, and the flying heron, and we've got some more flying birds, and it'll cut out that. And we've got a label that looks like a pretty one actually. And we've got some grasses of different varieties, and we've got this thing, which I guess would be like waves in a lake or something. They don't typically, herons don't typically hang around the ocean, do they? They're more of a lakey bird, are they? We don't see herons around here very often. I think that I have seen one once or twice, because the next door neighbor had a fish pond, and there would be this unusually tall looking bird that would go and eat the fish out of their fish, eat their goldfish. Occasionally you'd see it. So it's a bit rough, isn't it? Stealing all their goldfish. All right, let's get this guy cut out. So, and you know what? I'm going to start using this, and I'm going to go, man, I wish that I had used this and cracked it open long before retiring stage, because I do actually quite like the imagery on it. All right, get that down, don't move. Oh. And I thought that this colour might go nicely with the blues. Oh, look at him. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I don't think I'm going to need this anymore because I am, like I said, I'm going to do ink blending, and I'm going to try and not go overboard with my ink blending. No me. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. Okay, let's get him up off the thingy. Use my scissors. There we go. Lovely. So he's actually got, like, they've cut out the space between his legs and the space between his neck. So I really like that. Good morning, Rachel. Great choice for a color combination. Awesome. So I have not even, it's my first time stamping the Asia and the pebbles. And you can see he's really, really dried off. He's definitely not as dark as what he was when I first stamped him. And we'll be able to compare that because I'm going to use the pebble path again for stamping my reeds and stuff. So we'll definitely be able to compare, you know, a freshly inked image, because I do find that some of these really darker colors tend to mute themselves as we go. So I'm going to have him standing about, so I think, so my first thing that I want to do is just lay down some balmy blue. Now, I think this may have been a Gina K card, but her stamp was all in one, and it had the heron, and it had really tall grasses behind him, and his hair, and the heron for them was white. So my card is going to look quite different. Let's get some scrap, and I got my blue. Now I'm going to go lightly. I'm going to try and go lightly. Trying to go lightly to start with, because I just want to put it in the middle. So, which is really unusual for me, because normally I start off the edge and come on, and you know, I can really go for it. But I'm going to tap off because I don't want that scratchy. See how it gets scratchy when you first use it? I don't want that. So I'm going to, and I'm going to try and have a really, really, really loose hold on my brush. And I'm just seeing now I've got scratches, which is what I didn't want. But anyway, it's really hard to not get the scratches when you are starting off in the middle of your card, because you can't come off on the scrap and come down. So anyway, I'm going with a really, really light, like it's really floppy. And then as, something on my card there, as I go and I want to see the depth in my card, then I, instead of re-inking my brush, I'm just going to put the pressure on my handle a little bit more so that I can build the depth that way. And I'm just going to bring him in so that I can see where I'm going. So I'm perhaps, because I want to add a little, I want to add I don't want him right in the middle. I think I want to put him along a little bit to the left. I've still got to put the reeds around him, and I need to put it to the sides, but I also want to use that little bird image, the little bird image here, which you can't see because of the glare, this little one here. I also want to put some of them in the background as well. So I probably need to extend that out a little bit, but I also want that blue to be like a hazy. So I need to go lightly around the edges as well now. So that's my explanation for ink blending. There you go, in case you were all interested. And you know what, I'm not too fast. I can still see that in the middle, and it is bothering me at the moment. But you know what, when I put him on there, you're not going to see it anyway. So there we go. And I haven't re-inked my brush at all. So, and I've got all that colour out of it. So just go until you are happy. Keep bringing him back so you can see where you're going. And I think I'm pretty good with that. Okay, I'm not going to dip that into my Asia Afternoon. I thought about it, and then I rethought about it because it is quite a different blue. So I've got a new brush. All right, so now I need to bring him back and go right where I want him to be placed. And I'm going to grab, I might need 2 of these, and I'm going to pop, I need to work out roughly where he wants to be so that I can put, all right, that line there. I'm going to put them against that line there. So I can get rid of him, and then I'm probably going to use 2 of these because I'm not wide enough. Good morning, Nicole. And by, of course, using our grid paper, we can use, actually, you know what, I can probably move that off a little bit and actually hold that on there. Try and get that a smooth transition, because sure as eggs, you will see it. Okay. And so let's try out the Asia afternoon. It looks pretty good. I'm liking the color of it. because I thought, well, I use some of this. So I've got some of the cardstock as well, which is a nice bright blue, actually. So let's go now. I've got it. Got to go gentle, gentle, gentle. Check that out. Very gentle. Let's get rid of that. Being a brand new ink pad, we forget these things, right? And then I'm just going to I'm going to start on my paper actually and come off a little bit. Now I won't be able to see what's going on because I'll have to keep peeling off that paper. But I'm just going to make a straight edge along there and just bring it down a wee bit. So, and I have no idea what this is going to look like, you know. Do you know what? I think I may have done it a little bit too out to the edges, but that's okay because we can always fix with the balmy blue, right? I hope. I'll let the color change now. That's a pretty blue. What do you think of this blue? Who's played with this blue? It's pretty. Pretty, pretty. There's the 2 different colors on the brushes. Very nice. It's sort of like a mild Pacific. Let me get some Pacific Point card out. So I reckon the Pacific Point and the Asia Blue work really nice together as well. So if you're a keeper of retiring stuff, those 2 colors will probably work beautifully together. All right, what have I got going on here? I don't know. I don't know if I like it now. Oh, I'm hopeless. I am hopeless. What can I do? All right, I'm going to bring in this again. I am hopeless. I don't know if I like it. Although that's the sky, that's the blue of the lake or whatever. I'm not so good. All right. He's going to go there. Whatever. Stop overthinking it. Don't overthink it. It's supposed to be clean and simple, right? Clean and simple, which usually means no loads of layering or anything like that. So I've got to keep that in mind. I'm not good with clean and simple. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, thank you, Joanne. I'm a little bit silly sometimes. Okay, we are going to try and put a couple of these guys down. So I want to make it reasonably, oh gosh. Okay, so I've got to have you there. Now I need my pebble out again because I want to put these on the sides. Because of course I'm seeing the card that I spotted in my head, right? And it's not looking like that. But this is what we do. We make them our own, right? We need to not compare. All right, so I need to come over about here. And good luck. All righty. So I'm just going to bring that up and show you. I know it's been stamped on blue, but I don't know, you can see the difference between how deep that color is there and how it's, when it's settled into the cardstock, it looks really quite pretty. Now, my question is, now that I've stamped that, do I actually put, because that looks quite simplistic, do I actually put reeds on the other side, or should I actually just leave it because I was thinking about stamping this image underneath as well. Hey, Jane. Yes, come back and watch the replay, see what I get up to or not get up to. Oh. So yeah, so I don't know. I quite like just the simplicity because I do want to have the other little image over here. Maybe I'll stamp that first and then I will have to think about stamping this image too because it has got no reeds on the other side, says Nicole. Yeah, I'm inclined to just leave it like that as well, to tell you the truth. So I'm glad I stamped on the left before I stamped the right side because you never know. Okay, now Wendy's telling me to stamp the other image. Or this image. I'm going to stamp the bird image first, but I was thinking about putting this one down here as well. But it's got like a bit of colouring there, and I'm wondering because it'll be brown over the blue. So I'm going to leave that one for just a moment. Let's get the little birds out. Maybe I'll even do my sentiment and then we'll go from there. Because once you stamp it, you can't take it off, right? Some sunshine. Sunshine. I think I should have, if I was going to do sunshine, I think I should have done that first because if I try to put any yellow on top now, it's going to just go green. It's hard when you see something and you go, but wait, it's not looking like that. Okay, let's get these little birds stamped up in this top corner. Ta-da! Oh, I didn't even check my image for ghosting. I should have done that, right? Yeah, it worked. It's those things sometimes we forget because otherwise that would have been a little bit ordinary, wouldn't it? All right. So don't forget, I am trying clean and simple. I am trying clean and simple. I am not very good at clean and simple, but I'm having a crack. I'm trying. And this is going to go on a white base as well, by the way. So let me grab that and show you, make sure my fingers are clean. So I was started creating cards for tutorial group, my membership group. And I had blue ink and it went everywhere and I was like, start again. So that's actually going to get layered. And the reason why I didn't do it straight on my base, being a clean and simple, you know, if I was a true clean and simple, I should have just been straight on the card base, but I was worried that I may have to cut down the size and make it a smaller card. So other option would be a blue purple tone. Oh, that would be interesting too. Let me get my sentiment sorted because I am thinking I'm going to crack open this guy and do my sentiment in this color, like white emboss. And I'm going to use happy birthday, I think, or I could use enjoy your day. Here, I'll put this in. I don't know whether you can see it. I'll rest that up on there so you can see the sentiments. But I've got happy birthday, which is all uppercase. Enjoy your day. Thank you. I don't want the other two. I want a nice straight sentiment. So I'll leave that up on that angle. Oh, don't you love cracking open a new pack? It's like, ooh. And then I only need a tiny little sliver of it, so that seems a bit like, don't cut into the, I'm going to, how much will I need? Probably about, will I need about half an inch? Nope, I'm going to need more than that. I'll just do an inch. How about that? I'll cut an inch off. Okay, shall I do happy birthday? Oh. I wonder if when you crack open that packet of cardstock, whether it has the new stationery smell. I should have sniffed it first, right? Let's do happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, it's only small. Perfect. Nice. Oh my goodness, I don't know where. Can you guys hear the dog next door? Need to find a block, a suitable block. There we go. Use Versamark ink pad to darken colour. Oh, I could do that actually. That's not a bad idea. Like for doing this down here, because I thought about doing it in blue, but then I've got the reeds. But I didn't want to add a lot of colour, so I wanted to keep it like that. But let's get this done, and then because it changes the look of the card all over again. Where's my wine? Okay. I know, he's been going, you know what, but I don't mind. He doesn't drive me nuts. A lot of the time I block him out. He doesn't drive me too nuts. But I'd rather have him barking, because the amount of break-ins we have in our town lately is just ridiculous. So I'd rather have him barking than not, to tell you the truth. Keep it simple. And he's an Alsatian, so he can be the guard dog for both of our houses. Because we have actually had people running through, jump from yard to yard. And we have had one who jumped from the people adjacent at the back into his yard, into our yard, out of our yard, and up the street. So it's all fun. So he can have his nice big dog. Hopefully this isn't too bright for the card. I'm hoping that this colour will be okay with it. Okay, so just a reminder, if you are new to me, hello for starters, and if you spot I've got my website address on the screen, so you can head over to my blog and sign up for my newsletter, and then this card will all be written up as a tutorial that you can print out and follow along. It'll have all the the details of all the products that I've used, all the measurements that I've used, and they are in both inches and centimeters. And so you can print it out, gather all your supplies. Oops, I need to go a little bit closer. Come back, rewatch the video, and craft with me if you wish. Especially if you have this stamp set and haven't inked it up again, like me. And also, if you are an Aussie Stampin' Up demonstrator, we have just opened, I think we opened it on the Tuesday. What day is it today? It's Thursday today. We have opened up our registration for our next Creative Carnival, and we are focusing on fun folds. I like that. We are focusing on fun folds this round, which registration is open from now until the end of April, and we are holding it in the 30th of June and the 1st of July. It is virtual and online, so anyone in Australia who is a demonstrator can join. I will pop the links up, or you can message me and I will get the links to you for registration. So it's really fun. I think this is our 7th or 8th time. I do it with Pam Jorgensen, stamping in my PJs. So here we go. What am I going to do for bling? Bling, bling, bling. Haven't got that far. Do I need any bling if I'm keeping it simple? It's sort of turned into a bit of a masculine card, hasn't it? Yes, fun folds are awesome. So Pam teaches 3 cards, and we do it all in Zoom and a Facebook group. Pam teaches 3 fun folds. I teach 3 fun folds. And then we also have extra videos of, and I'm sure they will be all fun folds as well, extra videos, because we can't fit everything in on the one, creating so much in one day. So And then we're going to have an extra event this time, which is going to be called Stampin' Go, which is going to be a lot of fun too. Add some bling to the bottom to look like river rocks. Oh, do you know what? I've got those pebbles still, I think. Do I have the pebbles? I may have them. Hang on 2 seconds. I know that they're probably retired, but I'm sure that I have pebbles. Look, and they're probably, these colors will probably, do you know what? That's disgusting. I haven't even opened them. Another one that I've not opened. How disgusting is that? And these colors, look at that. I got to show you. I got to bring it up to the screen. Look at that. They work perfectly with Pebbled Path. That ink color. Have a look. So if you have these, now you can use them. Oh, do you know what? I reckon that they would go with, where can I put them? I reckon they would match also with, let me find it. Oh, we can match it with the new pecan pie, or I reckon they would match with copper clay as well. So there you go. They would look good. Okay, cool. That solved that. I'm pretty disgusted that I have them and haven't used them. Story of my life. It's probably the story of every crafter's life, right? We always buy stuff and we never get to use it all. Okay, let's get cracking. So I'm going to put a bit of height in this card, and I think that I have forgotten. Maybe I'll use. I'm down to my edges, but this one came. These came from a pack somewhere. I think they're the same width as normal ones. Maybe I'll cut that in half. But don't go jumping around, because I don't know whether these ones come from a kit. I think, or they're leftovers. And I don't know whether they're the same height as regular. What am I going to do about his feet? I'll just have to flop around. Flop around. Okay. I should go and grab, I should go and find the original, the one that I had in my, like, saw on Pinterest. I'm pretty sure it was a Gina K one. No, I won't. You know what? Because then that's just comparing, isn't it? And we shouldn't compare to everyone else. We get inspiration, but we shouldn't go comparing to each other's, like, going, oh, that's my postie, people. I'm going to have to run and answer my door. So can you hold on for 2 seconds? Talk amongst yourselves. Hang on 2 seconds. Oh, dearie me. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, and I'm really cool. Like, our postie on our motorbike, he drives right up to my back door. So he is super cool. All right, let's get this down. Yes, that's right, Nicole. Nicole says that comparison is the thief of joy. Yep, because exactly, you just be very, very happy with the work that you do. Oh my gosh, that dog. Okay. Whew. I need to do a bit more exercise. I can't just be puffed from running to the door. I'm starting with, had to order some appropriate clothing for hiking on our trip, so they're starting to come in. I've got hiking pants and we're getting some shoes. I've got to break my shoes in. There we go. And then finally some of these darker pebbles, which I'll pop just around the base of that, I think. Oh, nice. Oops. Angle them somehow. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, I'm melting everywhere. Yeah, hopefully you guys can't see. I've got hair all over the table. I've booked in for a haircut because it's been like 7 months. 7 months since I donated my hair, and I haven't had a haircut in that time. It's probably almost ready. I could probably get close to donating it again. There you go. I don't want to cover up all my stamping. That's the thing. There we go. Just the 3. Yeah, those pebbles work really well with it. I think they were, are they in this catalogue? Are they retiring from this catalogue, or are they an even older one? Hiking socks with the toes. No, I haven't. But I have to go carefully because the hiking shoes, hubby was out of town and they have a Heron scarf there because we've looked, oh, not that one. I can't show you that one. Goodness me, I'll get in trouble if I do that. Phew, that was a close call. You guys will be able to tell me. I don't know whether the pebbles are still available, or I knew that I think they were in a mini catalogue. The glass seed was still there, but these ones must be really retired. But they look good. Nope. Must have been really. No, I have to be careful because hubby got the shoes for me at Harris Scarfs when he was away, and I just said that they're a size 7, and anyway they do fit, but my little toe gets a little bit squished. So yeah, I think they're not in the current annual catalogue. I think they were in a mini catalogue, retired a little while back. So yeah. Yeah, I know, right, Kathy? Sorry. I can show you the cover. Ooh, and I can show you the back cover. Isn't that pretty? I can show you the back of the cover. No one ever shows the back of the cover, but I think that is stunning. And it gives you an idea of what's coming, right? So everyone needs to get this die. And it's a standalone die. And trust me, you'll want it. How pretty. No one shows you the back. Anyway, so there is my card. Okay, very, very simple. So you are now inked. Yes. Leave no stamp set uninked. That should be the motto of us all, right? Very simple. I think it could be a great masculine one. I think even your lady friends would like it, your girlfriends. And you know what? Even if you change that sentiment, I reckon you could put, dare I say, you could actually have with sympathy card. I reckon that sort of has that moody feeling about it as well. So yes, the glassy ones, the blue and the greens, they are on special. Thanks, Cherie. Thank you for letting me know. There's lots of things. I don't go up and check them all. So I should do that. Okay, let me fix my hair. Wait a minute, I'm gonna fix my hair. Not that I really fix my hair. I'm getting a haircut too. I can't wait. I cut the colour. Oh. Anyway, it's the little things, isn't it, right? It's the little things. Now it's everywhere. I was thinking about getting some more layers put in there. Yeah, anyway, it just feels drab, needs a tidy up. Anyway, besides the point. go and make sure you sign up to my newsletter. This will be written up and sent out tomorrow morning. This is Australian time. Okay, so tomorrow morning, my Australian time. So that could mean in the middle of the night for the UK, or it could mean, I think it's the evening for the US, late evening for the US on your Thursday night, I think. Anyway, so you've got less than 24 hours. Anyway, so there's that. There's our demo only retreat that we have opened, so you can contact me if you would like the link for that for more information. It's just a link that you can go and have a look at and see what you think. You're welcome, Kathy. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, my membership, my tutorial membership that I have got running, 6 p.m. 10 p.m. Cool, excellent. Thanks, Patty. On a Wednesday, yes, excellent. Tutorial and membership. So I did a video yesterday. I actually did a really quick live video yesterday showing what the products that I was going to use for May and June. So if you want a sneak peek at some of the new stuff, you can go and watch that. And what else? I think that's it. Interesting. Oh, and I want to do a color club, but I'm not sure how to do it, because if you've been around for a little while, then you've got all of the, or most of the returning colors. So I don't really want to put the returning colors into the club. So I'm thinking, and you can let me know what you think as well. I'm thinking in color, and there's 4. So there's 5 in colors and there's 4 new core colors. So I'm thinking about doing one with just the 9, and then they would come from the warehouse because I'm not going to be here for most of May. So that's what's holding me back, just trying to work out what to do. So, but I'm thinking it'll be the in colors plus the 4 core colors, and not doing the returning colors. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'm always open. I'm always ears. Always welcome for feedback. Okay, I'm going to go and get this ready for tomorrow's newsletter. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again same time next week, and have a great weekend. So we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.